London. Then
Knife.
Brexit is
It stops you from feeling happy.
Younger people are seen as more dangerous.
We usually experience people like
being ignorant and perhaps racist.
Breaking out of society to make yourself stand out and be individual, than rather be the sheep in the herd.
Most of the stereotypes for a young Londoner, they're quite negative, it's quite assertive, aggressive, a bit of a threat to society.
Antisocial, they're on their phones all the time, swear a lot and they're rowdy.
Violence, knife crime.
getting into gangs.
There's a lot of negative stigma around young Londoners.
No one's the same. Not every person fits under that title. It doesn't represent us all. Identity is like kind of the person you are, everything that makes up you, your personality, the people around you who made you who you are, and like how you're seen in society.
My identity in 3 words is
Adventurous.
Vibrant, hardworking.
creative, passionate, genuinely generous.
5'4".
I like films.
I'm from Sudan.
Creative,
Mouth-watering,
quiet,
jaw-dropping,
calm.
and humble.
It's all of the things, all of the influences that my family have given me, that my schools have given me.
It's what makes you angry and what makes you happy.
I like to do sports, mainly football.
Right now I like Islamic geometry.
I like playing chess, and I don't like losing in chess.
I don't like bad weather and bad food. And Boris Johnson.
I'm Bengali, so that's part of it. My personality, that's part of it. Everything I do, the way I act, all that's part of my identity.
Well, my dad's family is from Sierra Leone.
I used to live in Portugal.
Yes, I've always lived in London.
My mum's side is from Caribbean. My grandparents came here during the time of after the Second World War.
This is why it gets confusing.
I'm 3rd generation, so yeah.
My grandma and grandfather came from Bangladesh.
Apparently somewhere down the line is some Native American.
They had my mum and her 4 siblings.
I came here to study.
Then my mum met my dad, and here I am. That's it.
I love the diversity about London.
You learn different culture and eat different foods.
I love the dynamic society of London.
People can walk around and then they'll see cultural diversity.
You walk out the door and you're traveling to different places. Like you could be in another country or something.
There isn't just one way of traveling. You can walk.
I take a bus quite often.
Yeah, I like traveling in London.
I go to Harrow Shopping Centre a lot, go to Starbucks and things like that.
I like looking out the window, looking at the people, yeah.
I go to the mosque every day. Sometimes I skate. And I just like to just chill out and just go with the flow. If I fell off the skateboard, that will make me be like resilience, because I will try again. Don't give up.
The history of London is very important.
I really like the buildings, Georgian designed houses in central London.
It's such a city of juxtapositions. You'll just have the most elaborate, grand, extraordinary sort of townhouse, and then right next to it, you'll have a block of council flats.
It's a very old city. We still have a lot of buildings that are from so long ago, but a lot of those buildings are being changed.
A lot more new buildings now, not much of the old part of London.
Sometimes that is a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing because we forget about where we've come from.
London is very urban and built, and then seeing a bit of raw patch of grass kind of brings it back.
The problems of being a Londoner as a young person, not having the right to vote, we don't really have a voice.
I think a lot of the time the education system puts us under an intense amount of pressure.
I do well in lessons sometimes, but like I fail my test because I get too nervous.
You'll be walking around, you might see a homeless person. It's pretty upsetting, but I just wish that kind of thing wasn't there so much.
Knife crime in the UK has increased by almost 10% this year.
People being afraid to walk the streets at night because knife crime has become so big.
It's really sad, because sometimes you read in the news a mother has lost her son.
Drugs, because more often than not the knife crime is to do with that.
The steam rising from the cooling towers at power stations is relatively harmless, but the gases produced by burning coal and oil are certainly not.
I think pollution would be a really big thing in London because of the traffic.
The biggest challenge would be having to deal with people stereotyping me, because people just look at you and they'll necessarily have a bunch of thoughts going through their head based off what they've heard about other people who are either same nationality or same age. When they first look at me, they think I'm quite intimidating, like I'm going to hurt them or something. I'm more of a pacifist than a fighter, I guess.
Do you think London will be like in 10 years?
In a worse state than it is currently.
Boris Johnson becoming the UK's Prime Minister?
I think that's probably because of the political matters and Brexit and everything that's going on. They'd probably tighten the borders. There may be more racism and prejudice.
It's quite hard because people you assume that you're something that you're not a lot of the time. Even meeting new people who you've never known before, you have to sort of defeat those stereotypes and prove that you're different.
Changing.
Historic.
Modern.
Exasperating.
Static.
Busy.
Cosmopolitan.
Broken.
Communal.
Clustered. Colourful.
Collaborative.
Crazy, but in a positive way. My hopes for London are
overcoming different stereotypes and trying to get along with each other to create a better society.
We need to look more at community, get back to a society that looks after people. What we really need to do is action.
No segregations between race or wealth.
People from any background, any ethnicity can come here, can make a living, can afford a house.
I will have flying cars and time machines.
To be a peaceful place.
I hope it's more electric friendly and taller buildings because the Shard is only 320 metres.
More diverse and interesting and cultured than ever.
We get a say in all of the mess that's going on at the moment.
It's shown me to sort of be ready for anything to happen.
I don't think London has shaped me, but I think the people in London have.
I do think differently now than the past. Before, my knowledge wasn't wide enough, but now I know lots of things.
Loads of famous musicians or authors or filmmakers from London have shaped me. The Clash, Dickens.
Everything about me is, all my experiences are from London. I'm very proud to be a Londoner.
Good morning, slash afternoon, Indy. How are you?
I'm great, morning.
That's great, morning. Would you like a mint? Oh my god!
Hello there.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You've been here the whole time?
I saw it from the start, but you guys didn't say anything, so I assumed it wasn't in the shot.
Naughty still fun.
And thank you, London. Okay, I'm trying.